R2. The letter stands for the type of the credit you are using. I means you were given credit on an installment basis, such as for a car loan, where you borrow money once and repay it in fixed amounts on a regular basis for a specific period of time until the loan is paid off. O means you have open credit, such as a line of credit where you borrow money as needed up to a certain limit to the total balance is due at the end of each period. This category may also include student loans for which the money may not be owing until you are out of school. R means you have revolving credit, where you make regular payments in varying amounts depending on the balance of your account and can then borrow more money up to your credit limit. Credit cards are a good example of revolving credit. What does your credit report look like? This is an example of a credit report. What is a credit score? Your credit score is a judgment about your financial health at a specific point in time. It indicates the risk that you represent for lenders compared with other customers. There are many different ways to work out credit scores. The credit reporting agencies EQUIFAX and TRANSUNIon use a scale from 300 to 900. High scores on this scale are good. The higher your score, the lower the risk for the lender. Lenders may also have their own way of arriving at credit scores. In addition, lenders must decide on the lowest score you can have and still borrow money from them. They can also use your score to set the interest rate you will pay. The factors that influence your credit score. Credit reporting agencies and lenders use a mathematical formula to figure out your credit score. This formula takes into account various factors described in your credit report, such as your payment history. Do you carry over a balance on your credit card from month to month? Have you ever missed a payment on any of your debts? Any collection or bankruptcy recorded against you? Has a collection agency had to collect an unpaid bill from you? Have you ever been bankrupt? Your outstanding debts. What is the limit on your credit card? Is your spending close to your credit limit? Your account history. How long have you had credit? The number of recent inquiries made about your credit report. How many times has someone asked about your credit report? And the type of credit you are using. Do you only have credit cards, or do you have a mix of credit cards and loans? These factors do not all have the same weight in determining your credit score. The most important factors are your payment history, whether you have ever declared bankruptcy, and the amount of your outstanding credit balances. Although other elements such as your mortgage information and any personal inquiries you have made may also be included in your credit report, they usually do not influence your credit score. TRANSUNIon time chart. This chart shows how long in years it takes before information is removed from your credit report, depending on the province or territory you live in. Information that affects your credit score is usually removed from your credit report after a certain period of time. The length of that time depends on, again, the province or territory where you live and the type of information. These charts show how long it takes before information is removed from TRANSUNIon and EQUIFAX credit reports. This one now is EQUIFAX's time chart. Pretty similar. What does your credit score look like? These two samples of credit scores are from two Canadian credit reporting agencies, TRANSUNIon and EQUIFAX. If you look at these examples carefully, you will see what kind of information a credit score report contains. These should help you understand your own credit score. The examples shown here are for illustration purposes only. The top factors that lower your credit score. There are too many consumer finance company accounts on your credit report. Having too much available credit can sometimes harm your credit score. Lenders may feel that you have